What's going on, you guys? Welcome to our first two Dominaria United Set booster box break. Give me just a moment. I'm going to get you guys tagged in here, and I hope you guys are having a good day so far. We're going to see if we can pull some bangers for y'all. James Smith can't tag you. Just going to need you to add Iron Lion Breaks as like a friend, which I'll probably be able to add, like, tag you like during the break, because that's how it's been with like a couple other people too. David, I don't know what your last name is, but there's another one named David on our Facebook. Alright, other than that, you guys have been tagged. I'm going to go ahead and give y'all about 25 seconds to hop in before we get started. That's what I'm saying. Let's go. All right, y'all, here we go. We got all 12 names right here. We're going to roll the dice. Anything less than 4, and we re-roll. Got a 6. Boom. Matt Graber starting out with a mega stack. That's what I'm talking about. All right, I'm going to switch y'all back over. Grab this verification code. Put it in here. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun one for sure. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to mix up both boxes. Both boxes. And we're going to give everybody a crack at both boxes. Actually, no. We're going to open up... oh, yeah. Both boxes. That's right. Both boxes and mix them up. There you go. Yes, sir. We're going to mix up... Ooh. I forgot there's box toppers in here, y'all. Has anyone opened these yet and seen if like maybe they were the same box toppers? Because if not, then that's super cool. But what we'll do at the end of the break is we'll randomize both the box toppers. So I'll just keep that over here with me. Yeah. So it was the same thing as last night when I posted it. Like if all spots weren't gone, then people could buy multiple spots. So I've seen that you did that this morning. So you're good to go, Chris. You're a-okay, man. It was multiple spots. You could buy multiple spots this morning. So. Jeez, that wrapper did not want to go to the garbage can. Give me just a second. Ugh, there we go. All right, same thing with that box topper. So we got a couple of them, so that's pretty cool. So let's do this. So many cards to shuffle up. On release days, I try to keep it to, to everything, like regardless of what it is, just because we have grown a lot over the past, shoot, we've been breaking together for what? Almost 2 years now. So we've grown a lot, so we've gotten a lot more people. So we just need to make sure we're spreading the love. And also because I'm kind of on a timeline because my office is also used for sports breaks. So I got to make sure that I'm also that sports breaks are able to be done at their starting time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just randomly putting them down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try not to go too crazy with it because I know there can be some goodies up in here. I mean, obviously it's set boxes. I don't think we can get textured foils in this. I will say, y'all, Nick Tung, obviously he's in this break in spot 5. He actually opened up a collector's pack of double masters and opened up a textured Kozilek. Was it Kozilek? Which one was it? Emrakul. I think it was Emrakul is the one he pulled of the textured foil. All right, y'all, we are set and ready to rock and roll. Stack 1 and 2 is going to be going over to Mr. Matt Graber. Other than that, you guys know the deal. Good luck to each and every one of you. May you all pull some Iron Lion fire today. We have us a good old time. So let's get it, Matt. You're right. This is perfect for lunchtime because you're the first 2 stacks anyway. So let's get it, y'all. Around. Cool. We can just kind of go through commons. There we go. We got a Pilfer, Tori at Diavnent, Fury Rider, Knight of Dawn's Light, Knight of Dust's Shadow. We got another Fury Rider Showcase, and we got a Defiler of Flesh, which is already being played in those mono black decks. That and a Sand Warrior. Hey, what do you guys call what do you guys call an army of sand warriors coming at you? A sandstorm. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna shut up. First signed art card. There we go. All right. Obviously, there's not a whole lot of commons in this Coalition Sky Knight. Tura Kenarud Sky Knight, which I actually think is a pretty solid card. Yeah, because it'd be pretty cool. Honestly, I think I'm going to do the draft tonight. I think I'm going to do it. Protect the Negotiators, Niel, Avazoa, Aeronaut. We got a Garna, Bloodfist of Keld, Queen Elenil of Raldok. And then we got a Golden Argosy. Wow, some of these words I'm just like, wow. Okay. Extinguish the Light foil along with a Ornithopter. Yeah, it's going to be a good old time there. We got a Cult Conscript. We got an Aeron Benalia's Ruin, Phyrexian Missionary, Garnet Bloodfist of Keld, Najal the Storm Runner, into an Urborg Lurgoyf. Bog Badger, which this is actually a pretty solid card right there. And a Cat Warrior. No! That's right. Broadmoor at the Broadmoor World Arena, right? Or is it the event center? I think it's the event center. I keep forgetting what it is. Haunting Figment's actually a really solid one. Arterial Blast. Joint Exploration. Shalai's Acolyte. Solid Strength of Coalition. Wingmantle Chaplain. Urg Spawn of Turg. We got a Keldon Flame Sage, which I feel was not a bad one either. Flowstone Infusion Foil and a Soldier Token. Is it the World Arena? I thought it was at the... I keep forgetting the name of like the event center that they like to use a lot. I thought that's where it was. It's all good though. Coral Colony, Blight Pile, which is also a solid one. Walking Bulwark, Balmore Battle Mage Captain into a Maria Scholar of Antiquity showcase. You got a Llanowar Loam Speaker. We got a Magnagoth Sentry and a Beast Token. That's Purdy. We got a Foil Plains. Okay. Bone Splinters is a really good one. Shore Up is also really good. Nishoba Brawler, Zar, Agenin, Scion of Ifrava, Twinferno, Urtai Scorn, the counterspell. We got a Tatiova, Steward of Tides showcase. That's sick. Really good one. Evolved Sleeper. Okay. Alright, then we got a Bone Splinters foil and an Elemental token. Yeah, it does look good. It definitely looks good. We got a Shalai's Acolyte, Strength of Coalition, Wingmantle Chaplain, Rona Shieldred's Faithful, Baird Argivian Recruiter, until we got a Cave of Koilos. All right. We got a Molten Monstrosity and a Worm. That Cave of Koilos is our first land, our first rare land though. It's solid. It's a ding land, you know, ping land, more or less. Boom. Deathbloom Gardener, solid. Sunbathing Root Wall is so good. Crystal Grotto, really good card in Draft and Sealed. We got Love Song of Night and Day. Balmore Battle Mage Captain. Battlewing Mystic, that's a solid one. Baird Argivian Recruiter. Joyra Ageless Innovator Showcase. Ooh, this one's a cool one. We got a Vesuvian Diplomacy Mythic Rare Enchantment. Alright, Prayer of Bindings, also solid. And a Search the City from the List. But Return to Ravnica, I believe. Foil Swamp. That thing is sick looking. Another Bone Splinters. We got a Rona Shieldred's Faithful, Shieldred's Restoration, Rada Coalition Warlord, Cleaving Skyrider, Zar Ojanin, Scion of Afrava, Shivan Reef. Okay. We got a Tribute to Urborg Foil and a Magic minigame. That's 2 lands for you, Matt. Last pack. That's the one that makes like the copies of like artifacts and everything, right? Whenever you cast a spell that targets only a single artifact or creature you control, create a token that's a copy of that artifact or creature, except it's not legendary. Ah. That's pretty good. Yeah, that is pretty good. I forgot about the creature part in there. That's pretty solid. The Jin is actually super solid. I'm playing mono blue tempo on Arena right now. Clockwork Drawbridge is really good for stalling out the game a little bit because of being able to like tap so much. Or tap your opponent's creatures. Dragon Whelp, Balduvian Berserker, Alas Ilkor, Sadistic Pilgrim, Knight of Dawn's Light, Zar Ojanin, Scion of Afrava. Then we got a Sten, Paranoid Partisan, along with a Garna, Bloodfist of Keld, and a Plea for Power. Okay, from the list. Not a bad stack there, Matt. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Not a bad stack. Land. Vivian Diplomacy. Another land. Evolved Sleeper. Llanowar Loam Speaker. Let's see. Defiler of Flesh was another solid one. This was not a bad stack right here. Not bad there, Matt. All right, stack 3. It's all right. It's all right. Stack 3 is going over to Mr. Stephen McLean. All right, let's get it, Stephen. Toxic Abomination is not a bad one to get either. Sprouting Goblin, Djinn of the Fountain, Elvish Hydromancer, Vahar Vodalian Desecrator, Baird Argivian Recruiter. We got a Maria, Scholar of Antiquity. Got a Wrath, Weatherlight Stalwart, and a Treasure Token. Alright, we got a Baird, Argivian Recruiter, Resolute Reinforcements, the Weather Seed Treaty, Wrath, Weatherlight Stalwart, Rada Coalition Warlord, into an Archangel of Wrath, which this card is solid, y'all. Double Kicker. Basically, 2 damage anywhere you want twice. Pretty good. Broken Wings, that's right. Like, they reprinted another one. I can't remember what it is, but I hate the ones that just strictly target flyers. Like, destroy target creatures is cool, but the ones that target just flyers, like, come on now. Runic Shot, Urg Spawn of Turg. We got a Pilfer, Queen Elenil of Rudok, Aaron Benalia's Ruin into a Rada's Firebrand. And then we got, oh, I'm turning that sideways. I don't want you to see that just yet. We got a King Darian. I'm terrible with Roman numerals, so I'm not going to try to even say that. But he's not the first King Darian. But that's the showcase foil. How about that Blood Chief Ascension, y'all? What? That's a good one to pull. Tatiova, Steward of Tides, Djinn of the Fountain, Elvish Hydromaster, Mancer, Lagomos, Hand of Hatred, Tura Canarud, Sky Knight. Then we got a Silver Scrutiny, which this is a pretty solid card. There's currently a Azorius control deck out there that's not doing too bad. We got it that runs like a playset of those. Sadistic Pilgrim foil and a Phyrexian token. All right, Steven, last pack of your first stack. We got a Hero's Heirloom, Monstrous Warleech, Braid's Frightful Return, Rada Coalition Warlord, Queen Elenil of Rudok into a Thran portal, a Shield Walled Sentinel foil, and a zombie token. Right. All the sleeves love coming around together. And Portal, Silver Scrutiny, Blood Chief's Ascension is pretty solid. Archangel of Wrath is pretty solid. So not bad there. Let's go over to stack 4, which is from Mr. Jason Gasuski. And you guys, by the way, for the box toppers, we will be opening them. Box toppers will be open now, just as a heads up. We started doing that in New Capenna, where we just started. If you got a box topper, we opened it for you. It's all part of the live stream. All right, Wrath, Weatherlight Stalwart, Relic of Legends, Founding the Third Path, Rulukmon's Warren Chief, Vihar Vidalian Desecrator into a Squee Dubious Monarch. Love this guy. Pretty solid card right there. Battlewing Mystic foil and a Novice Knight from the list. Joyra. Alright, we got a Bortuck Bone Rattle, Hurler Cyclops, Sprouting Goblin, Rulikmon's Warren Chief. What? We got a Shivan Reef Borderless. Coming to you, Jason. Gotta love the Pinglands. And a Defiler of Dreams. Okay, okay. Then we got a Tala's Lookout foil, which is also another solid card, into a Skullwinder. Alright, Baird Argivian Recruiter, Resolute Reinforcements, the Weatherseed Treaty, Tatiova Steward of Tides, into the Mana Ring. In the commander decks, whenever you cast a multicolored spell, create a tapped Power Stone token. It's an artifact with tap and add a colorless. This mana can't be spent to cast non-artifact spells. Pay 3, tap it, look at the top X cards of your library, put up to 2 of them in your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. That's pretty solid. Other than the triple X there. Then we got a Chaotic Transformation. Battle Rage Blessing foil and a Goblin. Combat Research, because who doesn't love curiosity? Queen Elenil of Rudok, Yavimaya Iconoclast, Linebreaker Baloth, Bortuck Bone Rattle, and a Plaza of Heroes. We got a Rada Coalition Warlord and an Elephant Grass from the list. Alright, last one. Last pack of your stack here, Jason. Alright, we got a Knight of Dust Shadow, Love Song of Night and Day, Balmore Battle Mage Captain, Baird Argivian Recruiter, Lagomos Hand of Hatred. We got a Briar Hydra. Ooh, that next one's going to be a good one, too. We got a Leyline Binding. That's a solid one right there. Costs 1 less cast for each basic land type among lands you control. Phoenix Chick, foil, and a Soldier token. Right, that was not a bad stack. Filer of Dreams, Shivan Reef. You got a Squee up here. Like, what? That was not a bad stack there for you, Jason. I'm going to go over to stack 5, which is going to be for Mr. Nick Tongue. Let's get it, Nick. Slimefoot's Survey. Slimefoot the Stowaway. Yavimaya Iconoclast. Linebreaker Baloth. Tail Swipe. Love that card. Tatiova Steward of Tides. We got a Llanowar Green Widow. Along with a Sprouting Goblin and a Badger. Linefoot Survey, Nael, Avizoa Aeronaut, Electrostatic Infantry, Raff Weatherlight Stalwart, Bortuck Bone Rattle, into a Sarah Paragon Mythic Rare Angel. Once during each of your turns, you may play a land from your graveyard or cast a permanent spell with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard. If you do, it gains. When this permanent is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, exile it, and you gain 2 life. Ridge Line, and a Phyrexian token. Love me some angels, y'all. All right, we got a Tear Asunder, Cleaving Skyrider. That's another decent one. Prayer of Binding. We got the Fury Rider. Ivy Gleeful Spell Thief. That's the showcase. And then we got the Cruelty of Gix, which was actually is a really good one when it comes to like draft and sealed events. Take up a shield's good with a soldier token. Ah, it's the mini game. I'm sitting here, I'm like, what kind of token is that? We got a Vortuck, Bone Rattle, Hurler, Cyclops, Sprouting Goblin, Urg, Spawn of Turg, Aaron Benalia's Ruin, and then we got a Sten, Paranoid Partisan. The mini game, Sanger Connoisseur is actually a really good one too. Impulse, love that. J2 Amplifier is a really solid one. Rulikmon's Warren Chief, Fires of Victory, Phoenix Chick, Vahar Vodalian Desecrator, the Sadistic Pilgrim, Scion of Afrava, and we got a Defiler of Vigor. Phyrexian Worm. Got Trample, it's 6/6, cost 5. As an additional cost to cast green permanent spells, you may pay 2 life. Those spells cost a forest less to cast if you paid life this way. This effect reduces only the amount of green mana you pay. Whenever you cast a green permanent spell, put a +1 counter on each creature you control. Disgusting. Timely Interference, really solid card. Especially for card draw. Alright, not bad. Not bad. All right, stack 6. This one's going to be going over to Mr. Stephen McLean for his second stack. And if you guys are looking to buy some Dominaria United, it should be up on our website right already. So I would check that out. Walking Bulwark, Coral Colony, Tatiova Steward of Tides, Sadistic Pilgrim, Scion of Afrava. We got a Rage Fire Hellkite. We got a Rith Liberated Primeval. Sick looking dragon though. Excess damage. Nice. Volch Tide Turner. Then we got a Gruuldraz Assassin from the list. Okay. That was not a bad first pack. Yeah. 3 rares in your first pack. We'll take that. Another signed art card of the dragon you just got. In case you wanted to see him a little bit more up close. The Weather Seed Treaty, Queen Elena of Rudok, Yavimaya Iconoclast, Shieldred's Faithful, into a Sten Paranoid Partisan showcase. We got an Ether Channeler. Territorial Morrow, which that's a really good one also, and a Soldier token. All right, we got a Balduvian Berserker, Sadistic Pilgrim, Rona's Vortex, Bloodfist of Keld, Benalia's Ruin, the Raven Man, Birdman. At the beginning of each end step, if a player discarded a card this turn, create a 1/1 Blackbird creature token with flying, and this creature can't block. Or you can pay a swamp and 3, tap it, and each player or each opponent discards a card, activate only as a sorcery. That's the only down part about that. If it was not as a sorcery, clearly it'd be busted. Charismatic Vanguard. Then we got a Torak Dread Cantor from the list, which we also know as Modern Horizons 2. Whoa, dang, Chris, I totally we have sealed stuff up right now, Chris. We don't buy singles until about 2 weeks after release so that the market settles. We got a Pilfer, Bortuck Bone Rattle, Hurler Cyclops, Shalai's Acolyte, Urg Spawn of Turg, Haughty Jin. I love this card. I think it's pretty solid. Crystal Grotto foil is actually really good too. And there's the 4/4 Dragon token. I love how he's got flames coming off his wings. That's disgusting. But Haughty Jin's really solid. However, the new Mono Blue Tempo, it's very, I wouldn't say very, it's kind of tricky to learn to play. That's all I'll say. We got a Hurloon Battle Hymn, Legomos Hand of Hatred, Cult Conscript, Inscribed Tablet, Najal the Storm Runner. We got a Guardian of New Benalia. It's got enlist. Whenever it enlists a creature, scry 2, discard a card, and it gains indestructible until end of turn, but you tap it. Foil Lightning Strike, we'll take that. And an Arena token. Even that's it for you, but dude, not bad stacks at all. Yeah, absolutely. And we updated prices this morning before they went live on the website. So everything should be pretty solid right now on the website. Torak Dread Cantor, obviously Mythic Rare. Raven Man's pretty solid. Gruuldraz, Rith, Liberated Primeval, Ragefire, Hellkite. Not a bad stack. Goodness gracious. Thick. Multiple packs with multiple cards. I know how I get when I start talking, so I'm making sure I didn't pull from someone else's stack on accident. Nope, cool. All right, stack 7. It's going to be going over to Mr. Keaton Webley. You know, this stuff should be will be shipping out tomorrow afternoon. BT Dubs shipping had to take off a little early today to get some other stuff done, and so I'll be shipping tomorrow. So I'm gonna make sure that they get out tomorrow. Micromancer, Runic Shot, Urg Spawn of Turg, Tail Swipe, Balmor Battle Mage Captain, Defiler of Faith. Then we got a Cult of Conscript foil and a Final Judgment from the list. Remove all creatures from the game. That's nuts. It feels like it has extra cards. It just feels thick. But they are set packs, so who knows. Alright, we got a Hurloon Battle Hymn. The Najal the Stormrunner, Electrostatic Infantry, Queen Eleno of Rudok, Najal the Stormrunner, Rada's Firebrand. And we got an Enthrall to the Pit and a Phyrexian token. Hey Chris, I can definitely do that. I can definitely do that for you. As long as you're for sure you're coming to pick them up. Look at that. And a Johnny signed art card. Rulukamon's War Chief, Fires of Victory, Phoenix Chick, Zar Ojanen, Scion of Afrava. Nael, Avizoa Aeronaut. We got a Tyrannical Pit Lord. The Demon, 6/6 flyer with trample. Got a Danitha Benalia's Hope. Tangled Islet or Islet. And an arena token. Islet. It's an Islet. Alright, Chris, I got you. I got you. We got a Micromancer, Runic Shot, Urg Spawn of Turg, Balmor Battle Mage Captain into a King Darien with a bunch of Roman numerals after it. We got a Vidalian Hexcatcher. Flash, other merfolk you control get +1/+1. Sacrifice a merfolk, counter target, non-creature spell unless controller pays 1. Not bad. And then we got a Golden Argosy foil. So that's pretty cool. Is that our first foil rare? I feel like it's our first foil rare. Then we got an Illusion and Reality. Alright, last one for you here, Keaton. And at the current moment, y'all, I am planning on doing collector boxes of Dominaria on Monday, so there's that. So cut down Jodas Codex, Singer Connoisseur, Shieldred's Faithful, Battle Mage Captain into a Stronghold Arena. We've got an Impulse Foil and a Soldier Token, and that is it for you, Keaton. Bad though. Hexcatcher's pretty sweet. Final Judgment, Defiler of Faith. Alright, going over to stack 8. For real. Let's get it. Let's get it, Chris. Like I said, more or less, I'm just tagging you guys so that everyone else also knows. And it also helps timestamp the video, because you can look at the comments of like when they appeared to help find your stack if you got to rewatch it later. We got a Singer Connoisseur, Territorial Morrow, Choking Miasma. We got a Sky Knight, Tatiova, Steward of Tides, Bortuk Bone Rattle into an Adarkar Waste. Third land, we got a Quirion Beast Caller foil. That's a pretty foil, actually. That's pretty. Avizoa Aeronaut, Tear Asunder, Cleaving Skyrider, Prayer of Binding, Shieldred's Faithful into another King Darien of the regular art, though. We've gotten like 4 King Dariens so far. We got a Benalia's Ruin foil and a Soldier token. We got a Linebreaker Bailoff, Tail Swipe, Tear Asunder, Battle Mage Captain, Weatherlight Stalwart, Bortuk Bone Rattle into a Shadowrite Priest. We got a Garna Bloodfist of Keld, and we got Blood Rights from the list. Other clerics get +1/+1, pay 5 and tap, sacrifice another cleric, search your library for a black creature card, put it onto the battlefield and shuffle. Wow, that's cool. Then we got Blood Rights. Right, we got a Blight Pile, Walking Bulwark. We got a Coral Colony, Baird Argivian Recruiter. And then we got a Carplusin Forest. Borderless. That's our second borderless card, which they've both been lands, so that's pretty cool. Threats Undetected. We got Shieldred's Faithful foil and a Badger. Alright, we got a Rona's Vortex, Shouldred's Faithful, Shouldred's Restoration, Sadistic Pilgrim, Spawn of Turg, into a Vidalian Mindsinger. Oh yeah, that's the one that gains control of one of your creatures. It's not the greatest. Bite down. I really like that art. It's a dinosaur eating a Phyrexian. That's cool. And a Kobolds of Kirkheap. Okay. Right. Not too bad. You got a couple lands in there, and you got that Mind Singer, which is a really solid card. We're going to go over to stack 9. We'll be back over to you in a few here, Chris. Stack 9 was Mr. Josh Hadley. We'll see. We'll see. You still got a whole other stack. And we haven't pulled a Planeswalker yet, so... Alright, Battle Mage Captain, Battlewing Mystic, Coalition Sky Knight, Steward of Tides. We got a Cave of Koilos, borderless, which we've almost got them all. We got an Aster, Bearer of Blades. Salvaged Mana Worker, and an Ajani Sleeper Agent emblem. I'm going to try. Oh, I don't know. I didn't even... Yeah, actually, I haven't really talked to you guys since, shoot. Last week? I think was the last time we did breaks. But, I did the pre-release last week at the store, and my pre-release kits actually had a normal Lily, and my pre-release kit had a normal Lily and a borderless Lily in it. Still didn't come in first, though, because the rest of my stuff was booty. The Storm Runner, Knight of Dawn's Light, Knight of Dust Shadow, Love Song of Night and Day. We got a Avizoa Aeronaut into a Herd Migration with a Joint Exploration foil and a Ornithopter. However, I will say that is the best pre-release kit that I've ever gotten. That's the only pre-release kit that I've gotten a Planeswalker in because I was deployed for War of the Spark, so I didn't get to do a pre-release of War of the Spark, which I'm kind of a little upset about. Was a little upset about. But it's all good. Usually my pre-release kits are crap. Battlefly Swarm's pretty solid to also have. Electrostatic Infantry, Sky Knight, Protect the Negotiators, Argivian Recruiter, the Storm Runner, into an Anointed Peacekeeper with a Vidalian Desecrator, and the Mending of Dominaria. Okay. Yeah, like I said, like it would have been really good had I actually got I got doubles of like 2 cards and they were instants. And I was just like, come on, give me doubles of like some of these creatures. Because I had some really good creatures that were like commons and uncommons. And I was like, if I had like extras of these, this would be so good. But black, white. So Orzhov, basically, Orzhov aggro ended up taking last Friday night. So we got a Walking Bulwark. Coalition Warlord, Warhost Frenzy, Sky Knight, Coalition Warlord. There we go, Josh. Jaya, Fiery Negotiator, borderless. Look at this. Got another rare behind it. Joyra, Ageless Innovator, Queen Elenel of Raudoc, and a bird token. Bird. Bird is word. Said a bird. Bird. Said a bird. Sorry. It's a bad habit every time I see a bird token. Yeah, too bad she dies in the story. That's the only thing. Because of that guy. That guy. Looks like a list card for you, Josh. This was a solid card too. Is it this one? No. I'm thinking of the other one. There's another like black horse that's actually really good. Mossbeard Agent, Ancient, Battlewing Mystic, Coalition Sky Knight. We got a Kenneroot Sky Knight, Shieldred's Faithful into a Temporal Firestorm. Definitely asking for them Jeskai colors. We got a Strength of the Coalition foil and a Tireless Provisioner from the list. Not a bad stack there, Josh. Not bad. Temporal Firestorm with the Jaya. I love how it's a fairies in the background, but see where that went. Cool too, Cave of Koilos. Not a bad stack there, Josh. Not bad. Going over to stack 10 for Mr. David. We got a Frostfist Strider Inscribed Tablet. I wonder if it's Yosha or if it's Yotia. Either one. Yosha declares war, or Yotia. Protect the Negotiators. Kenneroot Sky Knight. Ivy Gleeful Spell Thief. We got an Urg, Spawn of Turg, and a Phyrexian. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Josh. Oh, that's pretty. I think it's like that, though. That is sick, huh? Gotta love stained glass, y'all. Soaring Drake's a fun one. We got a Djinn of the Fountain, Elvish Hydromancer, Vidalian Desecrator, Hand of Hatred, Coalition Warlord. We got a Sulphurous Springs. Automatic Librarian Foil, and an Insect Token. Kind of creepy. He's got a little suit on and everything. Merfolk. We got a Najal the Stormrunner, Benalia's Ruin, Phyrexian Missionary, Balduvian Atrocity, Fury Rider, into an Academy Lore Master with a Relic of the Legends foil. It's actually not bad. You can tap it and add 1 mana of any color, or tap an untapped legendary creature you control and add a mana of any color. So that's pretty solid right there. And a Merfolk. Beginning of each player's draw step, if player or that player may draw an additional card. If they do, spells they cast cost 2 more to cast. Beautiful foil island. We got a Wrath Weatherlight Stalwart, Relic of Legends, Founding the Third Path, Garna Bloodfist of Keld, Najal the Stormrunner, into the Phasing of Zhalfir. Another target non-land permanent phases out. It can't phase in for as long as you control the Phasing of Zhalfir. Destroy all creatures. For each creature destroyed this way, its controller creates a 2/2 black Phyrexian creature token. Not bad. I love how we got Negate, Essence Scatter, and Essence Capture pretty much all in the same set. Like, that's pretty wild. Wow. Another signed art card. So I'm guessing it's probably 2 to a box. Alright, we got a Strength of the Coalition, Wingmantle Chaplain, Blight Pile, Benalia's Ruin, Vidalian Desecrator. We got a Shieldred the Apocalypse. There we go. David, I don't know what who you actually are, but there you go. Shouldred the Apocalypse. Let's go. I don't think the I'm not sure how much is the regular version. Still a $32 card, so you'll know we gotta take care of that. Gotta take care of it. How about that for some last pack fire for you? There was the signed art card. That can go in the back, though. Sulphur Springs. The phasing of Zalfir is pretty solid, so not a bad stack there. And, I mean, hey, David, it definitely paid for your stack, so congrats, my friend. Let's see what else we got. Her. First, we got over her. All right, stack 11 is going to be going over to Mr. James Smith. All right, we got a Slimefoot Survey, Nael, Avazoa Aeronaut, Dragonwhelp, Resolute, Reinforcements, Fury Rider, Namada Primeval Warden. And that's a Tree Folk. Let's go. And we got a Doomsday. Okay. That's solid. Got a Territorial Morrow, Choking Miasma, Fury Rider, Garna Bloodfist of Keld, Benalia's Ruin. We got a Carplution Forest. Hold on. Okay, y'all can't see that next card. Just quite all that well. So that's fine. But coming to you, James. You got a Karn Living Legacy. Borderless foil. There we go. That's pretty sick right there. That is pretty nasty. I think that's pretty freaking cool. A bird token. Yes, sir. That was just in your second pack. We got a Blood Fist of Kel, Join Forces, Join Exploration, Queen Elena of Raldock, Warren Chief. We got a Leaf Crowned Visionary, Thrill of Possibility foil, and a Dragon token. Nice stack there. Got a Joyra. Yeah, we got a Joyra signed art card. Got a Mossbeard Ancient, Frost Fist Strider, Inscribed Tablet, Avizoa Aeronaut, into another Mana Rig. Okay. Temporal Lockdown, Splatter Goblin Foil, and a Soldier token. The Mana Rig is actually a pretty solid card. All right, y'all. Last pack for Mr. James Smith. We got a Combat Research. Who doesn't love this card? Balduvian Atrocity. Cut down. Jodas Codex. Shouldred's Faithful into a Weatherlight completed. That's not bad. Not bad. You get them 4 counters on it. You're solid. Idyllic Beachfront foil and a Soldier token. gracious. What a solid stack this was. Jeez, and you got that Doomsday. I forgot about that one. Not a bad stack there, James. Karn, Living Legacy, the Mana Rig, Weatherlight Completed, Carplusion Forest, and a Doomsday. That's solid. All right, stack 12 is going over to Mr. Chris Corey to clear us out for the day, or close us out for the day. All right, we had not pulled a Lily yet, and this is 2 boxes. We got a Karn and we got a Jaya. We also haven't got an Ajani. Oh, absolutely, James. Absolutely. Like I said, y'all, this stuff will be shipping out tomorrow. Just as a heads up. We got a Warhost's Frenzy, Garnet Bloodfist of Keld, Join Forces, Prayer of Binding, Sadistic Pilgrim, Urza Assembles the Titans. Try 4, then you may reveal the top card of your library. If a Planeswalker card is revealed this way, put it in your hand. Chapter 2, you may put a Planeswalker card with mana value 6 or less from your hand onto the battlefield. What? Chapter 3, you may activate the loyalty abilities of Planeswalkers you control twice this turn rather than once. What? That's solid. Braid's Frightful Return foil and a Saproling. Alright, we got a Nishoba Brawler, Scion of Afrava, Twinferno, Warren Chief, Hand of Hatred, the Raven Man Showcase. We got a Shauna, Purifying Blade, Mythic Rare Human Warrior. Yavimaya Steel Crusher, which is actually a solid card, and an Arcway Angel. You know, in case you're wanting to play Gates and don't have one. We got a Yosha Declares War, Vahar Vidalian Desecrator, Urtai Scorn, Logamos Hand of Hatred, Wrath Weatherlight Stalwart, The World Spell, Mythic Rare Enchantment, Yavimaya Iconoclast, Foil, and a Power Stone. Yosha Declares War, Combat Research, Micromancer, Tatiova Steward of Tides, Urgspawn of Turg, and to another Archangel of Wrath, which this is a solid card. Love this card. Urborg, Repossession, almost said Repossession, and a Worm Token. And last pack of Magic on the day, y'all. Let's get it. Hey, it's the opening, it's like opening up Arena. We got a Heroes Heirloom, Monstrous Warleech, Braid's Frightful Return, Vidalian Desecrator, Avizoa Aeronaut, Weatherlight Stalwart. We got a Zur Eternal Schemer with a Benalia's Ruin foil and a Bird token. This card is nasty. Flying enchantment creatures you control have Death Touch, Lifelink, and Hexproof. Pay 1 and a Plains target non-aura enchantment you control becomes a creature in addition to its other types and has base power and base toughness, each equal to its mana value. This card is pretty good. That is a pretty solid card. Other than that, y'all, that is it. That is it. That wasn't actually a bad stack there, Chris. Mythic Zur, Mythic World Spell, Archangel of Wrath, Mythic Shauna, Ravenman Showcase, and Urza Assembles the Titans. I think that's a pretty solid stack overall with the rares. All right, you guys, and that was it. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and like I said, pay attention tomorrow night. Probably tomorrow night I will be dropping stuff for Monday. But other than that, just keep your eyes peeled because break days are going to change up because of what I'm going to be, my schedule starting next week and what I'll be doing from next week on out. But I'm gonna try and do my best to get you guys y'all's fix on Pokemon and Magic. And yeah, until next time, you guys take care, be kind, be safe, and peace out, y'all.